We're going to be making OC reference sheets for 3 of my OCs. First one being Ace, and then we're going to do one of my newer characters being, Isaac Winters. Isaac J. Winters, as I call him. I need to figure out what the J stands for. And then WC, also known to me as Willow Cypress. So yeah. Just gonna do that today instead. So, text. We want to use text because it's a lot easier. Ace, Tierra, Angelo. Now we gotta fix the freaking size, man. Okay. Okay. Whatever. So yeah. That is now added. She is 15. Her species is gonna be a demigod. Because, demigod. This whatever. Figuring this out. Okay, yeah. They're on a different thing. Status. I'm just gonna put as question marks, because, or I'm gonna guess healthy. But I'm gonna put question mark because mental health exists, y'all, and hers may not be the greatest. Occupation. Camper / adventurer. Yeah, that's what I'm having as her occupation. Okay, I don't know what else to do. So, her favorite foods? I don't know. Her likes, dislikes. Location. Camp. Half-blood. Long. I'm gonna go and put the Long Island Sound part in later because I don't know exactly how to say it. How to spell it would be better. Additional information and personality, again, gonna do later. Colors, gonna do later. So now we're gonna kind of like trace this. No, we're not, because that's way too big. We gotta bring this thickness down a few notches. Okay, it's better, but still not the best. No, leave me alone, please. Okay, that's, again, better, not the best. It's not going to be as sharp of a point, I believe, because, again, she is a child still. Not saying that children cannot have facial features that are sharp or not, but I'm just saying she doesn't have any sharp facial features because, yeah, I'm just not. So yeah, there's that. Again, I also cannot draw hands at all, so that's mainly why I'm tracing, because I cannot draw. Hands are hard for me. Like, I'm getting better at drawing the body, but Still not the greatest. I may make a tutorial on how I draw hands or like arms and whatnot, like just the basic human body shape that I do. This also needs to come down quite a few notches, because I just need to clean up some things, but not everything. So yeah. This is where I get confused, because everything becomes a lot more pixelated when I get to this part, so ugh. It doesn't look the greatest, as we can clearly see. Hold up. Sorry about that, but yeah. Hands are not my strong suit, period. So currently, with this reference sheet being weird like this, I'm not going to be the greatest. So we may just come back to this hand later and just continue tracing out the rest of the body. Yeah, we're going to do that because ugh, I already have trouble with hands, man, and I can't even do that right. Yeah. Ugh. That hand's gonna haunt me for not being finished. So I guess I do more like, geez, not triangle, Jesus. More rhombuses. No? Dang it, diamonds or something. I don't know. They kind of have a more diamond-y shape when drawing the joints. Mine have more circles. Because, like, I do mine more like, this is a quick sketch, do not judge. But then when I do the joints, I make 2 big circles for the legs, and I do the same for the arms. And then I make the circles smaller as I go down and just connect them. Something kind of like that, but a lot better, if you understand what I mean. But yeah, that's basically how I draw like a human body. Okay, those can disappear now. And we're going to go back to the drawing. But yeah, they do more like, I'm guessing, geez, diamonds. More diamond-y shapes. I'm also just studying like the different lines they add to make the shapes a lot better. So like instead of a direct triangle, it kind of has the shape of an underwear, or at least a girl's. What is that? Okay, yeah, those are just things I'm going to use for drawing. Jeez. I'm laying on my bed right now and I put my foot on something. It's the fake dagger and the bracelet I'm going to use because I have my OC wearing those and I have them in real life. So we're going to use those for the reference sheet. My hand's already getting tired. Jeez. I'm not the best at using IBIS. I have this other app I use. I don't think it's an app, but it's like a website called Clicky Paint. You can save the things with like the different layers, but the main thing is just saving it all as one layer, and then if you like close out of the tab, it all just gets deleted. So I'm gonna work on the hand, cause you can't stop me. That thumb is horrible. The fingers are okay. I just failed that thumb miserably. Could be better, could be worse. We're gonna hope for better next time. Because things that are worse are, again, worse, and we do not like that. But things take time and practice. Now time for the little demon hand I have to do now. What we're gonna say is ignore the dang other hand, and we're gonna get rid of that and you. So yeah, I like how it doesn't have a thing for gender. It's just what's their name, what's their age, what's their name, what's their species, what's their status, what's their occupation. Okay, now here's your favorite food. It's not like what's their gender. Nah. Honestly, that's pretty good, though. I would have said a demigirl with her. So she, they, them. So I know I've been saying her this whole time. That's because I kind of forgot. Yeah. Maybe I should make her have a bullet necklace like mine. Maybe. For colors, I think we're going to fill those in now. Not necessarily for my book, no, but it could be. Because, like, it's the same character in both of them. Because I'm going to start writing, like, a short story about this Ace, along with Isaac and WC. WC is the satyr that brings Isaac and Ace to Camp Half-Blood. So I'm going to make kind of like a short story. Kind of like what Corbin is doing. They were Corbin. I don't know what they're going by now, because I forgot. But, yeah. Them. They're doing, like, When Death Loved the Wind, I think. Like, it's 2 of their OCs, and I want to do something similar with mine. So, that's what I'm doing. So, something quite similar. But not for my book. Okay, we're drawing with black. I know that there's a bucket that cannot be used on vector layer. Huh? Okay, yeah. And we're just gonna... Can we stop adding layers, please? Stay on this layer. And, like, kind of like how my hair is dyed, she has a little bit of, like, red in the front. Sorry. Getting a little mad here because I hate how it just adds layers. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna re-dye my hair. Eventually. I'm gonna dye the main part of it, hopefully just straight black, and then the front part that's kind of like a pink now, I'm gonna re-dye it red. Hopefully. So. Okay, so that's her hair color specifically. As well as I'm gonna do like a lighter black, but not gray, but like a lighter shade of black. Kind of like that. We're gonna use that for like her shirt. She's gonna have a Camp Half-Blood shirt, and that's what it's gonna be used on. So like that, and then we're gonna leave one white, because she has white. Here's the thing now. Here's the thing. her skin tone, I don't have a generic skin tone for her. Okay, she's a mix between Italian, Hispanic, German, and American. And I don't know what that mix would be skin tone-wise. So I do something slightly tanned, I guess, whenever I do something. So yeah, that's going to be her skin tone. All of my things are different for her. If you look at my YouTube profile picture, yeah, that's Ace, and that's who we're doing. Okay, so there's that, her hair color. Okay, now her eye color. We're going to use that same black or that same gray, but we need to add a blue because she has heterochromia. I think that's how you say it. Basically, her two eyes are different colors. So yeah, that's, oh my gosh, it matches the background. Okay, now I'm just thinking. She's gonna need brown and like a tan for her bracelet, so. Oh wait, her pants. I need to know what color her pants are gonna be, because I can't decide between jeans or blue jeans. Yeah. Yeah, like Alex. So yeah. Which one should I do? Blue jeans or just sweatpants? Because depending on which I do is going to depend on that to decide what color the pants are going to be. I'm going to go and do like the green. Okay, what? I'm going to do green blue jeans. Kind of like what I had in my scouting uniform when I was in scouts. It was like kind of stretchy green. Yeah, I'm going to decide to do green. Because, like, I had these really stretchy, almost, basically cargo pants, but not cargo pants. So I'm thinking of doing something like that. So now we gotta go find the perfect shade of green. I'm gonna say that. Okay, it's looking good so far. Now we're gonna go into, like, the brown of her, like, her boots. I'm gonna make her, like, Converse or boots, but I'm gonna make them brown instead of black. As well as I could use that brown for the bracelets. So we're gonna do that. We gotta go back to orange. I'm trying to kind of color match to the bracelet I have in my hand here. But I think we're gonna go with this kind of like lighter brown almost. And then we need a tan. So we're gonna do these two. Oh, it's cold. So yeah. We've got that so far for her colors. Also, for you viewers, if any of you wanted to like look at these, because I'm gonna make 2 other ones, and make like fan art of them, totally fine. I'll probably fill in colors as I go, especially depending if I add a bullet necklace or not. So I'm gonna say we're gonna add details later. I want to do the eye close up because she has like the 2 different eyes. Now I just need to remember which eye color is on which side. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna go look at something. BRB. Okay. Figured it out. Blue is her right eye, and grayish black is her left. So yeah, we're gonna do something like that. Let's see, is it gonna add another layer? Yep. Okay, whatever. So now, here's my problem. I'm gonna need to draw 2 eyeballs. Yay. Yeah, undo. I've used this before on like a different drawing of mine, so I know how to use it. So hopefully it doesn't turn out bad. Because like I have a certain thing when drawing. Okay, we're gonna go like this and this. And give her kind of like a winged eyeliner that I absolutely love giving my female characters. And sometimes my male characters, actually. Because, like, I don't know why. It just is nice when I do my male characters with eyeliner. Let's see. Okay. We're going to do it down a little lower. As well as just make it a little bit thinner. Yeah, like that. I actually like this quite a lot. Again, black eyeliner. Beautiful. Hold up. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Apparently a message was held for review or something, so yeah. Sorry. So yeah, basically her 2 main eyes. I want to see the message held for review and it won't let me. Okay. So, now we're just gonna need to do white to kind of like fill in her eyeballs. And, I'm just realizing that the pen thickness is not gonna be good when doing that. So yeah, we're gonna fill it in, and then like if any of the black gets too covered over, we're just gonna re-add it. Oop, yep, I'm gonna need to redo her eyes a little bit. I really should have done this beforehand, but didn't think of that, did I? Nope, did not think of that. Anyways, yeah, re-adding her eye lining. Yeah, line art. I'm trying to remember the proper term. Yeah. Re-adding all that back. We're gonna add like that. Okay. So we're gonna draw the basic shape of her eye. Like her, not her pupils, geez. But like, you know, her irises. But then we're gonna have to color them separately. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, bum bum bum. Got any grapes? Okay, yeah. So, I don't know whether I want to do an eye like that or like just have the pupil. I weirdly want to make her have more of like an oval pupil or an egg pupil, I guess, over a regular circular pupil. I don't know. Oh my gosh, wait, why do I kind of like that? Okay, we're gonna do, ow, I just poked myself in the eyeball. Ouch. I'm good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay. Like, the blue is over there, so we're gonna come on back down here. We're going to do this real quick. Get the bucket. Figure out what the freak. Hey! What the freak? Yeah, I'm guessing that's what they do. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hee hee hee. Brush. And we're gonna just get the main base layer down. Because, like, we'll add shading and whatnot, of course, to it. But, like, we gotta get the main base color down before doing any of that. So, maybe I should make character reference sheets for my characters of my book, though. Depending on how long this one takes. Maybe. Because, like, I could reuse it. I could reuse this one for Ace in my book, and then Ace for my little short-ish story one. I don't know. I don't even know what I should call it, because Isaac Winters is a Hephaestus kid, and Ace is mainly a Hades kid. And they're just friends. They don't even like each other. They're just close friends, because technically they are both gay. Isaac has a crush on this boy that I think was an Athena kid. But yeah. So, like, Isaac is gay. He likes this. It was an Athena kid, because I've made them in Gacha. And Ace likes. I'm just gonna say it. I like Kayla Knowles, and I made my OC like her too. Kayla is canonically a lesbian, though, so that made me happy just randomly finding out one day. So currently we know of the main 3 Apollo kids, Will, Kayla, and Austin, because he probably has more kids just hiding out there. But after the war, those sadly were the 3 left. And 12-year-old William Andrew Solis had to go and be the leader of this group of children, which is kind of depressing that he had to become the leader of this tiny group of children. But hey, that also means they can do basically whatever they want because they take up little to no space. So William, as we know, is bisexual. Kayla, canonically, is a lesbian. And then there is Austin, whose sexuality is undefined. We don't know. We don't know it. And that makes me sad. I'm just realizing something. Whatever. Okay. Now we gotta make it a bit darker for, like, this part. We're gonna make this part. Like a darker hue. Yes, we like them smart. We do. Dang it! You got it stuck in my head now. Okay, I'm gonna need to redo this little part right here just to make it a little better, I guess. Because we're gonna go and take the white, we're gonna make it gray, and add another message held for review. Can I please view this message? Hold up. I need to see something, BRB. Weirdly enough, my live just stopped. So that's very weird. Don't worry, I'm back. We're back. Something just weirdly enough happened that accidentally made me stop the live. I accidentally logged out of my phone. So, yeah, because this is all being done by finger drawing. We're not on a computer, not on a tablet. Nope. This is all being done by hand on a tiny little phone screen. Surprise! Who would have guessed? There. Other screen, or other part. Specifically, yeah. I walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run on the stand, bum bum bum. Grapes. I was trying to figure out how to unhide the messages that were being hidden and accidentally logged out of the live. So be right. Okay, just had to message someone real quick. Jesus, thank you. Nope, it's meant to be this one. My bad. And then we're gonna make it a bit lighter for the lower half. Because, yeah, I've gotten way too used to the gotcha eyes, where each part's a different shade. I think I like that better, though. So, now we're gonna go and do their grayish eye, which is more of this than that. So we're gonna quickly come in, take a look, see what we can take. I have no clue what's going on here. But, yeah. This is being weird. Like, I mean, man, I can't even freaking do something. Ah! Oh, look, I can scroll. I didn't know I could scroll. Okay, this makes this a lot easier. Yay! Finally, I figured something out, guys. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run on the stand. Bum, bum, bum. Gonna need grapes. Yeah. I really need to maybe turn off, like, the hold messages for review or something. Because, like, there was no need to hold that specific message for review. I mean, maybe, but who knows. I know the person who's chatted on this live the most is a in real life friend person I know. So, yeah. I know them. Not stranger danger, nothing like that. I know them. We're actually pretty close, so yeah. We're good. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand. Wee! Finger painting online. Who would have guessed? A duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand. Did you guys know that you don't actually hear your voice how other people hear your voice? I was taught when I was in choir in the past that if you put your hands kind of like cup them in front of your ears, both of them, you can hear how you actually sound, apparently. I always sounded really weird. That may have made me a little. Spinny, 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 spins. Yeah. So, the one named Sophia. I know them IRL. So, don't expose anything about me that from real life, please. Because safety is #1 priority. Hence why I've never shown my face. Maybe one day I'll show my face, but it's not going to be anytime soon, so don't get your hopes up. But that's the difference of just plain coloring versus adding shadows. That's incredible. But, it's not basically... we're going to add this here. I wonder if we can move these. No, we can delete them. Cool. Yeah, it's just going to have to be plain black for the shadowing, which is completely fine on my end. But, yeah. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man, "Wanna understand?" I'm gonna need to plug the device in. It's at 15%. Woo! I wore mascara for the first time on Halloween. I have never worn it before, so I was struggling to get it off. It is completely off now, but that was a struggle. And the struggle was for real, man. Of course, I'll probably wear mascara again and actually do research before while taking it off, just to figure out the best way to get it off, as well as I need actual makeup wipes. Because I'd actually apparently had run out at this point of makeup wipes. So I have to go get some more. But that's a thing for future me. Voila. A bit closer look at her eyes. But I finally found my actual art thing. So, like, basically they won't have mouths. But, like, I can do, like, things on their cheeks, probably. And, like, I'll probably do eyebrows. I can do, like, eyes, maybe nose. But, like, she is currently 15 in this drawing as her current event. But, when she was 13, she went to this high school and she had glasses, but they weren't real glasses. Okay, this is my headcanon with the big three kids, including the ones from the Roman versions. So, Jason, Grave, and Hazel. With them, they can see through the mist a lot better than other kids, other demigods. So basically, the mist will make it seem like that some of them have bad vision. So with Ace, that's what happened. In fact, she did not have bad vision. She had perfect vision, but, like, it made it so that she'd need special glasses that made it harder for her to see through the mist. So, like, it was unlikely that she'd be able to do that until she reached Camp Half-Blood. And then they're like, "Why are you wearing glasses? You have perfect vision." So yeah, a little thing that I may add in the details. But, like, you will not see any glasses in, like, her 14-year-old, late 13 and older. Her late 13s and up, you will not see her wearing the glasses. Anything below that till age 5. So 5 to young 13, and then third is when she's going to have her glasses. And then, but older 13 and up, she will not have the glasses on because she didn't actually need them. But yeah, that's the eyes done. The grayish one is normally hidden by her hair, as well as her hair has a little gray streak. Because I don't know why I make her suffer, but I made her hold up the sky for 5 days straight. So her gray stripe is there, kind of like Annabeth and Percy's. So, like, in the books, hopefully you've read this far, in the books, Annabeth holds the sky for 22 hours, 24, I don't know. I forgot. I think it's 22 hours after saving, quote unquote, Luke from holding the sky. Well, she did technically save him. But then the book goes that Artemis took it from her. My headcanon, or not headcanon, but my AU with my OCs, is that Ace actually took after her. Took a turn after her for 5 days straight, because, I don't know, I elongated the time it took. Or something. I forgot how long it took. I need to reread the 3rd book. Anyways, then like a day or so before, the group of Zoe, Nightshade, Grover, and Percy, I believe those were the 3 that were left, came. Artemis forced Ace to give her the sky. Like, you gotta give it to me or you're gonna die. And then Ace collapsed and shadow traveled away without her knowing. Without Artemis, without hers. Oh, the Demeter kids photosynthesize. I kind of do that. Yeah, with the Demeter kids, but I also do it with, like, the kids of Apollo. A ton of people are like, oh, they need the sun to live. So I'm like, they're basically then plants. So yeah, the Demeter kids. I didn't think about the Demeter kids photosynthesizing. Interesting. Glad I did not make Isaac a Demeter kid, because I was fighting so hard with myself. Like, is he a Demeter kid? Is he a Hephaestus kid? Because, like, I like the Hephaestus children a lot. Not because of Leo, but just because they seem really cool. And if I wasn't a Hades kid, I'd probably want to be them instead. Or a child of Athena, just because of how smart I am. But yeah, I'm a Hades kid. So yeah, I'm like, and like Demeter gets a bad rap half the time. I mean, her child was technically kidnapped at first. Then she willingly went to the underworld. But yeah, she just kind of gets a bad rap, honestly, man. So yeah, currently what is going on, the eyes are closed up. The weapons is kind of where I'm going to put the dagger that she has, because Ace does have a dagger, but she prefers to fight with her Stygian iron sword. I think that's how you say it. I forgot. But she has this little dagger that I got from Spirit Halloween. Okay. See ya, Sophia. I'm going to have to end the live anyway. So, yeah. Next one, we'll probably do the same thing, continue on this, depending if I continue on it.